All right, man. As we all know, Bo Nix now has around half a season under his belt, and to be completely honest with you, he has gotten better every single week, all leading up to this past week where he played absolutely outstanding against the Atlanta Falcons, who really aren't a bad team. I mean, the Falcons came into this game 6-3 with a pretty solid defense, but Bo Nix absolutely shredded them from the very start all the way to the end, and ultimately led the Broncos to win 38-6. So what I wanted to do is go into this film and break down how exactly Bo Nix was able to do this and show you why I think he really is going to continue to play good going forward. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so on the first play right here, I love this concept from Sean Payton. It's super simple, easy to read out, and Bo Nix finds the right player. So all we're going to see them run right here is Troy Franklin has a go, Cortland Sutton has a deep out underneath it, and then you have this outside receiver coming in and then getting out on a return. And the way you read this is just one here, two to here, high, low, really simple. And then you have a dig on the backside as your number 3 in case you needed that. But what you're going to see happen right here is Bo Nix going to take his drop. He's going to look at his number 1 to Cortland Sutton. And he really doesn't have to look anywhere else because that's where it's open. But he does feel pressure from this side right here. Obviously, this guy falls, but Bo Nix isn't looking at him. He just feels that. So he steps up in this open area of the pocket. I love the pocket awareness considering he's so young and he's gotten better at this throughout the season. So he steps up into it without even having to look at the pressure, feels it, keeps his eyes downfield at the same time, sees his number 1 come open because Troy Franklin did a good job doing his job, and that leaves a massive window. Bo Nix sees it on the move, rips it right on Cortland Sutton's chest for a nice chunk. This is an outstanding way to start a football game off, a great first completion. This is what we want in our offense. We want big chunk plays. And Bo Nix feels the pressure, steps up, keeps his eyes downfield, rip, right on the money, big chunk, move the chains. Next play here, absolutely love this from Bo Nix once again. It is extremely simple. Sean Payton's trying to make it easy for him, and this right here is exactly what I want to see. So all the Broncos are running is up top. They have block, 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 with a swing behind it. And then on the bottom of the screen, they have a slant. And all Bo Nix is reading is this guy right here. So if he extends out over here, we throw the slant. If he comes over to the slant, we throw this bubble, and we have numbers because we have one guy for the safety, one guy for this DB, one guy for this DB, and then you have the running back free to get up the field and get yardage. So depending on what this guy does, it's going to give you numbers to the other side. So if he goes here, you have the one-on-one here, and that's a really simple read, and you're going to see Bo Nix read it out perfectly. So watch it, catch the snap, looks right at that linebacker, he's extending out with the bubble, take your eyes to the slant, ball. Right on his chest, we get another big chunk. Great ball, great read, great placement, just an overall great play. So watch Bo Nix, looks at 53, boom, he's extending out with the bubble, come to your slant, ball. Nice and easy, big chunk. Let's go. Next play here. This is just an outstanding play call from Sean Payton. I absolutely love it. First, we're going to get an orbit motion. He's going to come across, get behind Bo Nix. He's going to give a play fake and turn his back to the defense like he's handing it off to him. But it's just going to be a play fake, and we're just going to get Cortland Sutton on a little dig or a postish route. We have a corner here. We have the running back getting out and all this traffic on a wheel. And then we have the most important route on the field, 45 right here on the line, coming in, acting like he's down blocking, and then just releasing right here into the open area of the field. And what you're going to see happen is nobody guards that guy. This right here is why I love Sean Payton. He schemes stuff up like this pretty often. Get the play fake, Bo Nix's eyes, go to the wheel first. The wheel's not there, and then come to your delay, fake block. It's a wide open, walk-in touchdown. That's how you start off a football game. Big 7 points. So watch it from right here. Watch the orbit motion and the play fake. And then also watch this tight end right here. You get these linebackers' eyes in the backfield. They lose track of their guy who they think is blocking, and he ends up being wide open. So watch it. Orbit motion. Play fake. Eyes on the wheel. Not there. The delay. It is there. Ball. Touchdown Broncos. Next play here, and this is one of Bo Nix's best throws of his career so far. This is just absolutely outstanding. The Falcons right here are just in a simple cover 2. So he has the flat, deep half, deep half. What does that leave open? It leaves the middle of the field open, and the Broncos are running a perfect concept for it. So all they're going to run is go, go, and then right here, a seam between the two safeties. You got this go, holding each safety outside, and then you're going to try to hit them up the middle with this seam right here, and it ends up being a big play. But what I love about Bo Nix right here is he has to rip this football because Jessie Bates is a really good safety, and he is going to make plays on the ball if he sees the quarterback look a certain way. So Bo Nix right here, he's looking to the left side of the field, which does get this safety over the top of him, but it lets Jessie Bates be a little bit closer than you would like. So Bo Nix is going to have to rip this football. And when Bo Nix sees that this guy's extending and that they are in some type of cover two and that this linebacker isn't drifting underneath this seam, he knows he has it. And what does he do? Hits his back foot, hitches, and rips it before Jessie Bates can get there. Just an outstanding throw, outstanding job overall, great footwork, great vision, seeing the coverage, diagnosing it, and then ripping it. So just simple verticals. You see the cover two. You know the whole shot between the safeties is there because the linebacker isn't playing Tampa. He's not running underneath it. So you rip it, put it right on his chest. I mean, that is a perfect throw. You cannot throw that football any better. Next play here. This isn't anything too crazy, but Bo Nix sees numbers out here. He sees this linebacker creeping up, so he checks to a screen outside. Cortland Sutton just has to go block somebody, and then Troy Franklin's going to catch this screen and get upfield as fast as he can, and he's going to try to go score a touchdown. I just love seeing the connection between Bo Nix and Troy Franklin finally coming together because I do think Troy Franklin has a great shot at being something special in this league. I love this play design, getting Cortland Sutton out here, getting the running back out here, getting linemen out here as well in front of Troy Franklin, and then Franklin being the great run-after-catch guy that he is and going and scoring. Just love to see that. Love to see Troy Franklin finally getting involved in the offense like he should. It's going to help this offense out so much. And it really is going to make them a pretty scary unit. Next play here, this is just Bo Nix being the improviser that he is. All we have is an RPO called with a slant here, and you're reading it depending on these linebackers. If he comes down 1 to 2, you got Troy Franklin motioning across, trying to open up some more space for these guys. But what you're going to see happen is for some reason Bo Nix doesn't like this first slant. Vale does win, but Bo Nix doesn't throw it. So Vale does win right off the snap. You can throw this football right here, and it's probably going to be a big gain. But for some reason, Bo Nix, after he pulls it, doesn't like it. So then he has to find a way to improvise. Got to get out of there, keep your eyes downfield. And what does he see? He sees Cortland Sutton turn upfield, and he sees this guy's back turn. He doesn't know when the ball's coming. Cortland Sutton has a step on him. So what do? Throw it up to your best player and let him make a play. That's all you got to do. Sometimes just let your players make plays, and that's exactly what Bo Nix does. I absolutely love it. Cortland Sutton really is that guy, and I just love to see this type of aggressiveness from a young quarterback. So watch the play fake, or not the play fake, but the RPO. He comes down, you pull, probably should throw this, but he doesn't. Improvises instead, keeps your eyes downfield, sees your guy one-on-one, throw it up to him, and he makes the catch. Move the chains. Next play here, just another outstanding job by Bo Nix, reading it out, finding the open guy, and it leads to a big-time touchdown. So all we're going to see happen, Cortland Sutton's running a crosser this way, got a crosser coming from this side of the field as well, a crosser and over, a deep dig, whatever you want to call it. Then you motion Marvin Mims across. He's going to get upfield and run a comeback. And then you have this tight end getting out in the flat. Bo Nix is going to give a play fake to the right. Then he's going to roll out this way, get his eyes downfield. And he's really just looking 1 here, 2 here, down to the flat. And you're going to see him make his decision fast. That's what you got to do when you're coming off play action. Your back gets turned to the defense. You got to read out stuff fast when your head gets back around. That's what Bo Nix does. Boom, looks at the comeback. Doesn't like it for some reason. Comes to the over route. It's there. Off platform while you're moving with it. Rip. Right on his stomach. And it leads to a touchdown. I mean, you can't ask for better quarterback play than this right here, especially from a rookie. Just an outstanding job. If he continues to play like this Broncos team actually is going to be really good because the defense has looked really good. And with the offense playing like this, there's not going to be many teams that I would take over them. Outstanding job. Touchdown, Broncos.